George R.R. Martin praises FX's Shogun following the Game of Thrones comparisons. Based on the 1975 novel by James Clavell, which was previously adapted into the 1980 miniseries, FX's epic historical drama chronicles the clash between two determined men from distinct backgrounds: John Blackthorne, a daring English sailor stranded in Japan, where the foreign culture profoundly changes him, and Lord Toranaga, a cunning and influential daimyo entangled in a power struggle with his own perilous political adversaries. The ensemble Shogun cast includes Hiroyuki Sanada, Cosmo Jarvis, Anna Sawai, Tadanobu Asano, Takahiro Hira, Tommy Basto, and Fumi Nikaido. On the Not a Blog portion of his website, George R.R. Martin shared a lengthy post praising FX's Shogun following the comparisons to Game of Thrones. After sharing his general thoughts on adaptations of literary works into films and TV series, the author went on to praise FX's Shogun, which he considers a superb adaptation of Clavell's novel, while comparing it favorably to the 1980 miniseries starring Richard Chamberlain. Read his full post below. What others have said about Shogun. Shogun has become one of the most acclaimed shows of 2024. Martin is far from the only one who has praised FX's Shogun, which has garnered extensive acclaim for its direction, scripts, visuals, production quality, performances, and adherence to its source material. In February 2024, the first Shogun reviews were published, and before its premiere, FX's epic historical drama was proclaimed a Game of Thrones-level masterpiece, with many praising the show's slow-burn politics, similar to HBO's adaptation of Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire. As a result of its Game of Thrones-level reviews, FX's Shogun debuted with a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, where its critics' consensus calls it a visually sumptuous and epic adaptation that is enriched with cultural verisimilitude and outdoes the original. However, its score has dipped to 99% since then. Also, its audience score is 90% with over 1,000 ratings from users. Martin is now the latest, but perhaps the most famous figure to praise FX's Shogun. While the author criticizes Hollywood's tendency to change source material and make the story their own, which often results in a worse product compared to the original, Martin acknowledges that FX's Shogun is one of the occasionally good adaptations that deserves applause. This is in addition to the 1980 miniseries. Even though they have some significant differences, such as the use of subtitles for Japanese dialogue, they both remain faithful to Clavell's novel. Like many others, Martin also praises Shogun's superb acting, directing, set design, costumes, and writing.